Hey, it's Chavis Camp here again, and I am home. Okay, it was an amazing adventure, absolutely fantastic as usual. My mentor Clint Arthur puts on an amazing event. Quick recap, I was in New York last week for Living Legends of Entrepreneurial Marketing. We had Martha Stewart, we had Ice-T and Coco, we had Michael Gerber, we had Steve Larson, the funnel hacker, and we had Princess Marianne Parker, Her Royal Highness, my dear friend, and of course a large number of entrepreneurs there who are all just top-level amazing people. It was a fantastic week. Of course, then I left New York for Sacramento Sunday night. Immediately went to Sacramento, did my first ever TV spot on Monday on Fox 40 in Sacramento. Then wheels up that day and straight into Phoenix, Arizona, where I was on Channel 7, AZTV. It was amazing. Brad and the folks there are absolutely fantastic. So, got a couple of takeaways from last week's little adventure, including my first two stops on TV, and I'll tell you, one of my biggest takeaways comes from Ice-T when I asked him, "Hey Ice, what's the most important thing you ever learned?" And he said, "Don't trust anyone." Yeah, okay, so that wasn't very good. But yeah, don't trust anyone. And, you know, trust but verify is really how you can kind of spin it. I made the mistake of trusting the guys at one of the engineers at one of the stations with something on the laptop, and it turned out to be a disaster. They unplugged it, plugged it back in, screwed everything up, and so we didn't get a great shot. It still worked out, but that was probably one of my biggest takeaways from the whole event is trust but verify, especially when you're doing live TV. Other amazing takeaways, some of the stuff that Michael Gerber, the author of E-Myth, one of the greatest small business books you will ever read. He's talking about having a dream, having a vision, having a purpose, and having a mission as part of his Dreaming Room project, helping entrepreneurs really figure out what they're going to do, what's their it, what's their energy. And so, like, for example, you know, I run an IT services and cybersecurity company. Maybe that, in the end of the day, is not my it. Maybe it's my right now gig while I'm finding and developing the it. Don't know. Whole lot of stuff. Mind is blown. Clint warned us to bring a plastic bag to put our brains in once they got too overloaded and exploded out of our heads. I must have left about half my brain back in New York because I didn't listen to his advice and I didn't bring a plastic bag with me. Shame on me. So, Martha was fantastic as well. She left Clint speechless once. And it was great. She was referring to her time in the big house as going camping, and that she went to Yale. That was her joke. That's how she described it. And she got through it. She said she got through it by watching her stock price continuing to go up. That was great. So no, it was great meeting these folks. Got to actually meet Martha, got to meet Michael Gerber, meet Ice-T, which, as most of y'all know, I was a cop for 12 years. I was a sheriff's deputy for 10 of that, and for the last few years of that, I worked major crimes, including special victims. It was a great honor to meet the man who is the longest running, at least as far as I know, longest running detective on TV right now as Finn Tutuola, and of course, Law & Order Special Victims Unit. So, great time. I've got lots of other takeaways that I'm sure I'll be trickling out over the next few weeks, but for right now, it was a great adventure. Thank y'all for all the support. Everyone who watched my videos, commented, liked, all that. I appreciated it. It meant the world to me as I went on this journey. And I hope you stick around and keep watching this journey. It's gonna get better. We're gonna start bringing in some cybersecurity news, some of these clips that I'm doing on TV. You're gonna love it. I promise. Stick around.